this. It's disgusting. Show me another company that would behave like this, that are still in business today, demanding money from you by sending people to your house to knock on your door to scare and intimidate you. This is why I'm in this fight. And the BBC... Hi, it's me again. And as much as the BBC want to shy away from their cover-ups that they've done in the past, they're never going to be able to. There's always going to be somebody that remembers a bad thing that the BBC said to them during certain times with 70s entertainers. And I saw this one today, and you know, how can anyone defend the BBC and the licence fee after hearing this one? It's ridiculous. I was groped on live TV by Jimmy Savile. It's destroyed my marriage and left me too scared to ever be touched again. Now, judging by what else that bloke did, you know, she got off light, but it still affected her for the rest of her life. But there's an important part in here about the BBC. So let's go through the story, because there was one bit in there that just makes you think, fucking BBC. Have a look at this. Standing next to Jimmy Savile on top of the pops, teenager Sylvia Edwards suddenly found herself crippled with horror and embarrassment. On live television, the shameless predator openly groped her as he stood in a crowd, an assault that still haunts the 64-year-old to this day and even led to the breakdown of her marriage. So look at that picture there. How many girls in that picture? What, 10-ish? Something like that? I wonder how many of them he abused. It wouldn't surprise me to find it was 100%. We've all heard the stories of, you know, Jimmy and what he got up to, but a lot of it happened at the BBC, on the BBC's watch, and the BBC did nothing about it, as this woman says here. The moment when Savile put his hand up her skirt was caught on camera, and footage shows her looking extremely embarrassed and struggling as she tried to move away from his unrelenting grasp. In a sick aside, he gloats, a fella could get used to all of this. Sadly, and very sadly indeed, I make the comment that he was too used to it, wasn't he? Sylvia said she immediately reported the assault to a member of the show's crew, who told her to go away, saying that's just Jimmy Savile. You know, we've heard that a few times. There's been loads of stories come out over the last few years. Loads of stories, really sad, awful, awful stories about what that vile man did. And so many people have said they reported it to somebody at the BBC and they had a similar response. Either go away, or we don't believe you, or we're not listening, and that's just Jimmy, because that's okay, that's just Jimmy. What kind of power did this man have at the BBC that they had to blow off all the complaints that were made against him? I don't understand. He must have had some dirt on someone high up, and if you put your tinfoil hat on and you dig about on the internet, yeah, you can come up with some theories towards that. I'm going to talk about any of that here. But the only way he could have possibly got away with it and had that much power is if he had some dirt on someone, surely, because it's just shocking. Shocking, isn't it? So yeah, this Sylvia, she talks about her story in a new show, look. Sylvia is one of a number of abuse victims to speak out in Channel 5's new documentary, National Treasure, National Disgrace, which examines how depraved celebrities, including Stuart Hall, who worked for the BBC, Rolf Harris, who worked for the BBC, and Gary Glitter, who worked for the BBC, got away with decades of abuse. The other thing to mention here is what's going on with all these documentaries and drama series and things at the moment about Savile and about the abuse of the kids back in the day. You know, Channel 5's now got this one. The BBC are working on a big dramatisation one where apparently they're going to own up. They're not going to own up. They're not going to say how much they covered it up and how many times they didn't listen to people's complaints about this thing. And now Netflix are making one as well, and hopefully Netflix will tell some more truth in it, but I doubt they will, because they wouldn't have had access to any BBC stuff. And they're in bed with the BBC. They make loads of stuff with the BBC and buy stuff from the BBC, so you're not going to get to the bottom of it through Netflix either. So I don't understand why they're making so many shows about this, because one, yeah, I don't know, should we be watching all of that? We know the stories. We know the stories. Are they just making these shows just for ratings, which is blooming wrong, like proper wrong, isn't it? You know, and also we're not getting the full story. How many times have we heard of people making complaints about Jimmy Savile and they were just fobbed off by the BBC? There's loads of stories of it. So either tell the truth or shut up, basically, isn't it? You know, it's stories like this and people like Sylvia there that wonder why anybody would want to give any money at all to the BBC. And people ask me why I'm in this fight. Yeah, all right, I don't like the TV license. I don't like that I was absolutely on the bones of my arse skint once and couldn't afford to pay it and learnt that I didn't need to pay it and I want to help other people. That is part of it. But the other part of it is that this, it's disgusting. Show me another company that would behave like this, that are still in business today, demanding money from you by sending people to your house to knock on your door to scare and intimidate you. This is why I'm in this fight. And the BBC, they need to go. They need to go, don't they? What do you think about this? Let me know in the comments below, because I'm going to go and calm myself down with a nice cup of tea, I think. So yeah, let me know what you think, and I'll see you in another video again soon. Thanks for watching.